Hi, I'm Jessie. I joined Tough, a new sports company just for cheerleaders. We believe that cheerleaders are athletes too. The new Tough website is designed as a network for cheerleaders everywhere. It allows us to talk with each other, share our stories, and helps us get the training we need. Tough wants to help us train our bodies to be stronger, more powerful, and flexible, so we can become the best cheerleader we can be. I was lucky enough to be part of a video that shows you how to train properly. Since then, I've been using these methods and I've noticed a lot of improvements. The Tough video is called Train for Your Sport. Here's an example of what it's like.
Are you ready to train like an athlete for your sport? Are you ready to earn the respect that you deserve? Are you ready to cheer tough? Well, let's get started. Now, everybody knows that you need to warm up, including cheerleaders. Now, typically when a cheerleader warms up, they do something like what Allie's doing right here. They get into a stretch and they hold it. And it's not a bad idea, it's just a really bad idea when you're warming up. And here's why. So unfortunately, you've been doing it for a long time, it's not a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a better way to stretch. It's called a dynamic warm-up. This works on your lateral jumping. One way to make jumping side to side more difficult and more challenging is to add a barrier that has some height to it. You're going to first jump in one direction 90 degrees, then back to the center, and the other direction, and then back to the center. But whenever we do our power exercises, we want to make sure that there's no stopping at all, so it'll look more like this. Now, a way to make split leg jumps more difficult are to switch legs in the air. And if you need an even greater challenge, you can switch twice in the air. The first upper body power exercise we're going to do are called pulsing dips. Now these are dips very much like we're going to learn later in the strength section, but these are smaller, quicker movements to work on your upper body power. Another really great upper body power exercise is the medicine ball throw upward, because you get to work similarly to how you would throw a flyer up in the air. To make this exercise more difficult, you just want to pull the ball farther away from your body. And as you're coming out, you throw the ball as hard as you can. Here's how it looks. Make sure to have a partner. Earlier I had told you that you want to spend the majority of your time doing the high-intensity, repetitive work. And that's true, because in cheerleading, that's what you need. But the other type of work, the aerobic training, which is longer and lower intensity, that has a place too, for these reasons. Now here's the important thing, is you also want to push your hips back a little bit so that you have weight on the backs of your feet and you don't have a lot of weight on the front. In fact, you could even lift your toes up against the top of your shoes if you wanted to. It's very important that your low back stay in a nice curved position the same way that you would if you were standing there.
Another way coaches taught us to do squats is with dumbbells. You can put them up by your head and do the squat. Or if your arms get tired, you put them down by your waist.
Okay, now we're going to focus on the muscles of your hips. And that's really important because that's what gives you stability. Whether you're moving from side to side, or you're jumping, or you're holding the flyer up, you need to have some stability in your hips. That's why we focus on it.
As you can see, this video is designed to help you train for your sport and be the best athlete you can be. So, log on to Tough.com, sign in, make friends, join a group, or start one of your own. That's Tough.com. See you there.